Hello students, in this video we are going to learn objective questions from inverse trigonometric functions. First 10 questions the previous video we have discussed, and the remaining 10 questions we are going to do in this video. Okay. So before that, few results just I want to recall, then after that we go for the sums. So please remember, before do these objective questions for any chapter, go through all the formula, try to be thorough with all the concepts, then you try. Then only you can understand very easily. It will be useful to you to do any question. எப்படி created question கொடுத்தாலும் நீங்கள் ஒர்க் அவுட் பண்ணலாம். For that you must have a strong foundation. அதுக்கு நீங்கள் formula, அதில் இருக்க theorems, any remarks, everything you have to study and you must know how to apply. Okay. Now just listen here. One or two results we discuss. After that we go for the sums. Suppose if we have somewhere a less than or equal to x less than or equal to b, a less than or equal to x, sorry, not x modulus x, a less than or equal to modulus x less than or equal to b, then which portion? So what is the solution here? How can you write it in a graph, or how to write as an interval? Listen here. Here the method is x lies in the number line, you mark first. A is smaller than b, so I'm marking A here, B here. Minus A, same distance left side, minus A, here minus B, right? And here you have to shade these two portions. So this is the solution for this inequation. So how can you write it as a interval, closed interval, minus B, comma minus A, union, closed interval, A, comma B. Okay, so be thorough with this one, this is very important one. Then we have some formulas, sine inverse x plus cos inverse x equal to pi by 2. Like that we have three results, right? Tan inverse x plus cot inverse x is pi by 2. Secant inverse x plus cosecant inverse x also pi by 2. Then when you take reciprocal, please listen, sine inverse x can be written as, you take reciprocal for both, sine reciprocal cosecant. So cosecant inverse x reciprocal is what? 1 by x. Suppose if you have tan inverse 2 by 3, you can write it as, take reciprocals, tan reciprocal is what? Cot. So cot inverse 2 by 3 reciprocal, you write what? 3 by 2. Okay, this you remember. And from here you can say two results, right? If I want sine inverse x, take this to the right side. Sine inverse x is pi by 2 minus cos inverse x. If I want cos inverse x, pi by 2 minus sine inverse x. So these values also you have to remember. Okay. Then, so based on that, we are going to do few questions, and just one more result I'll give you, which is very important. You must know sine 2a, cos 2a, right? Cos 2a, actually there are four formula for cos 2a, right? It is cos square a minus sine square a, 2 cos square a minus 1, 1 minus 2 sine square a, and 1 minus tan square a by 1 plus tan square a. So cos 2a, there are four formula, cos square a minus sine square a, 2 cos square a minus 1, 1 minus 2 sine square a, 1 minus tan square a by 1 plus tan square a. And the most important another result, 2 tan inverse x. There are three formula for this. 2 tan inverse x is sine inverse, one formula in sine inverse, another formula in cos inverse, and one more in tan inverse. So sine inverse 2x, since I'm using x here, 2x by 1 plus x square. Cos inverse 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square, and tan inverse 2x by 1 minus x square. All these 2a formula, from that we are getting all these things. So these are some of the very important results. In addition to, you learn the properties, remarks, all the results, everything you study. Okay. Now we start with question number 11. Okay, listen to this question. If the function f of x equal to sine inverse x square minus 3, then x belongs to, this is of the type sine inverse x. You know the domain of sine inverse x is what? -1 to +1. So sine inverse x, instead of x we have this, right? So this lies between -1 and +1. So you can write it as -1 less than or equal to x square minus 3 less than or equal to 1. Now from here, I want to get only x here, right? So first we don't want this -3. So what do you do? Adding 3, right? So adding 3 with every term, adding 3. If I add 3 here, -1 plus 3, so it is 2 less than or equal to, in the second term if I add 3, the -3 cancel, x square less than or equal to 1 is there. If I add 3, it becomes 4. Now next step you take square root. So taking square root. Two square root, you write √2. X square root, you write modulus x. Less than or equal to 4 square root is what? 2, right? So see this inequality, already we discussed this, right? So draw a number line. Smaller value √2, greater one 2. Left side minus √2, minus 2, right? You have to shade this portion and this portion. So now you see the solution is closed interval -2 comma minus √2 union √2 comma 2. So this is a solution, that is option number 3. Now question number 12. See this question. If cot inverse 2 and cot inverse 3, cot inverse 2 and cot inverse 3 are two angles of a triangle. You know, in a triangle there are 3 angles. You know, angle sum property, if you add all the 3, your answer is what? 180 degree. Then the third angle they asked, we don't know. We assume the third angle as what? X. You know, sum of the angles is 180, so add them. So cot inverse 2 plus cot inverse 3 plus x is equal to 180. It is pi. So we want x, so keep that x alone here. X is equal to pi, taking these two to the right side, minus of, you can write like this, cot inverse 2 plus cot inverse 3. We have formula for tan inverse x plus tan inverse y, right? So tan inverse x plus y by 1 minus xy. So what we are going to do, the cot inverse, we convert it into tan inverse, reciprocal. So take reciprocal of both, right? So next step, that is pi minus, this is tan inverse 1 by 2. Hope you can understand, plus tan inverse 1 by 3. That is pi minus tan inverse. So now the formula, tan inverse x plus y by 1 minus x into y. Instead of x we have 1 by 2 and y we have 1 by 3. Now just mere simplification, pi minus tan inverse. You take numerator, 2 3s are 6 is LCM, so 3 plus 2, 5 by 6. Here also 6 is LCM, 6 minus 1, that is also 5, right? Cancel both, you are getting tan inverse 1. So pi minus tan inverse 1. Tan, which angle is 1? 45, right? So your answer is pi minus pi by 4. Take 4 as LCM, 4 pi minus 1 pi, it is 3 pi. So your answer is 3 pi by 4. That is option number 2. Now let's move on to question number 13. Look at this question. Sine inverse tan pi by 4. Sine inverse tan pi by 4. You know that, right? Pi by 4 means 45. Tan 45 is 1. So sine inverse 1 minus sine inverse √3 by x, we don't know. So write it as √3 by x equal to pi by 6. Here again the first one's value, you know, sine inverse 1. Sine, which angle is 1? 90, right? So pi by 2 minus sine inverse √3 by x equal to pi by 6. Now let us try to find x from here. Take that negative term to that side. So sine inverse √3 by x. Pi by 6, take it to the left side. Left side already we have pi by 2, 90 minus pi by 6, 30. So 90 minus 30, your answer is 60, right? So sine inverse root 3 by x, root of 3 by x equal to 60, that is pi by 3. Take sine inverse to the right side. So root of 3 by x equal to sine inverse, when you take it to the right side, it becomes sine pi by 3. Sine 60, root 3 by 2. So root 3 by root x, just split into 2, equal to root 3 by 2, right? Root 3 cancel, cross multiply, you are getting root x equal to 2. When you square, you are getting x equal to 4. They didn't ask you to find x value. You have to find x, but what they said, x is a root of which are the following. How can you check it? You put x equal to 4, see which equation satisfies this. If I substitute in the second one, wherever x comes, if you substitute 4, x value you are getting 4, right? When I substitute 4 square, 16 minus 4 minus 12, 16 minus 16, 0 is satisfied. So that is your solution. That is question number 14. Question number 15. Sorry, question number 14 next. Sine inverse. Sine inverse. Look at this. 2 cos square x minus 1. The cos 2a formula, right? 2 cos square x minus 1 means cos 2x. Plus cos inverse. 1 minus 2 sine square x. 1 minus 2 sine. Again it is cos 2x. Cos 2x, 4 formula. 2 of them we use here. See, we take this as some x. This is, both are same only, right? So sine inverse x plus cos inverse x, your answer is pi by 2. Easily can do that. If you know the formula, you can do very easily. Now let's move on to question number 15. Listen this one. Cot inverse, very simple. Cot inverse root sine alpha plus tan inverse root sine alpha equal to u. Please listen here. Both are same. This is of the take cot inverse x plus tan inverse x. Cot inverse x plus tan inverse x means it is pi by 2 property, right? Pi by 2 equal to u. So u value pi by 2. They didn't ask you to find u. They asked to find cos 2u. So cos 2u they asked. So that is cos 2 into u value pi by 2. 2 cancel. You are getting cos pi. Remember, cos pi value minus 1, sin pi value 0. Your answer is cos pi, option number 3. That is question number 15. Now let's move on to question number 16. Listen, the 16th one, another very simple question. 2 tan inverse x minus sin inverse of 2x by 1 plus x square. So I asked you to learn all the formula. Otherwise, you would go for another lengthy methods. Listen, sin inverse 2x by 1 plus x square is same as 2 tan inverse x. The first term is 2 tan inverse x minus this is also 2 tan inverse x. I given 3 formula. Learn all the formula. It will be useful somewhere, right? So both get cancelled. So your answer is 0. If you know the formula, you can save a lot of time. Now next question number 17. Listen. Tan inverse x minus cot inverse x equal to tan inverse 1 by root 3. Listen carefully. So this can be written as tan inverse x. So they asked to find x value, right? The equation has how many solutions? Let us see. You'll get some equation. If it's a linear equation, 1 solution. If it is a quadratic, you get 2 solutions, right? So tan inverse x minus of cot inverse x can be written as one method tan inverse 1 by x. Another method is 90 minus, right? Any method you can try. 90 minus tan inverse x. 90 minus tan inverse x. Because tan inverse x plus cot inverse x is pi by 2. So cot inverse x can be written as pi by 2 minus tan inverse x. Tan inverse 1 by root 3. Tan, which angle is 1 by root 3? 30 degree, that is pi by 6. So now expand it. Tan inverse x minus pi by 2, minus into minus is plus tan inverse x equal to pi by 6. Now listen, Like terms you simplify, tan inverse x plus tan inverse x is 2 tan inverse x equal to pi by 6 plus pi by 2, right? Plus pi. That is 2 tan inverse x is. If you simplify these two, see what you are getting here. Pi by 6 is 30, pi by 2 is 90, so you are getting 120, 2 into 60, 2 into pi by 3, 2 pi by 3. You can take LCM and do, cancel 2 on both sides. So tan inverse x is pi by 3. So x is equal to tan pi by 3. Pi by 3 means 60. So tan 60 is root 3. You are getting solution itself. The question is not find the solution. How many solutions are there? There is just only one solution. So you can say it has unique solution. Now next question number 18. Sin inverse x plus cot inverse x, cot inverse 1 by 2 equal to pi by 2. They asked to find the value of x. Here there is no x, but we don't know the value of cot inverse 1 by 2, right? So there we have 1 by root 3, 1 root 3 only, right? So we can't give the value directly. So see how to do this question. We want to find x value. Similar question they can ask as a 2-mark question. That's the reason, please, my dear students, objective question don't mug up. If they ask the same question as a 2-mark question, suppose 2-mark compulsory, what do you do? If you know the method, you can do it, right? So learn with proper understanding. So keep this sin inverse x on one side. So sin inverse x is equal to pi by 2 minus cot inverse of 1 by 2. Now I'm taking this, so okay, the right side can be simplified. Sin inverse x equal to 90 minus cot inverse x. 90 minus pi by 2 minus cot inverse x is tan inverse x, right? So you can write it as tan inverse 1 by 2. We're using the result tan inverse x plus cot inverse x is pi by 2. So cot inverse x, tan inverse x is pi by 2 minus cot inverse x. Okay, now let us see how to find x from here. Taking sin inverse to that side, you will get sin of tan inverse 1 by 2. So now please listen here. We use a method here. Listen. I'm taking this part as theta. I'm taking tan inverse 1 by 2 as theta. So now this becomes x is equal to sine of, this only I'm taking it as theta, right? So I want to find x. But x is equal to sine theta, so now our aim is to find sine theta now. From this, let us find sine theta. Take tan inverse to that side, so you'll get tan theta is equal to, you are getting tan theta is equal to 1 by 2. Now we draw a right angle triangle. Tan theta. Tan means opposite by adjacent. Opposite is 1, adjacent is 2. So the hypotenuse is root of a square plus b square. 2 square is 4, 4 plus 1 it is 5. We want sine theta, x is equal to sine theta. From the diagram you can find sine theta. What is sine theta? Opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite is 1, hypotenuse is root 5. So your answer is 1 by root 5, option number 2. Now let's move on to question number 19. It is similar question. Listen carefully. The value of x, again you have to solve it. So keep that x term on one side. So what you are getting, sine inverse of x by 5 is equal to pi by 2 minus cosecant, you take it to the right side. So minus cosecant inverse 5 by 4, exactly the similar question to the previous one. Tan inverse x by 5 equal to 90 minus cosecant inverse theta is secant inverse theta, right? Secant inverse 5 by 4. Because secant inverse x plus cosecant inverse x is pi by 2. So secant inverse x is pi by 2 minus cosecant inverse x. I want x, so find x by 5 equal to sine inverse, take it to the right side. You will get sine of secant inverse 5 by 4. If you don't like secant, you can, if you want, you can convert it into cos, just to take reciprocal, right? So x by 5 equal, because some students like sine, cos, tan. Trigonometry itself, many students you don't like. But you cannot leave it, very important area, right? But some areas you can make it so simple. Secant can be converted into cos, just to take reciprocal. So sine of Cos 4 by 5, when you take reciprocal, you take the reciprocal of both. Now what we do, like previous question, take this as what? Sum theta. So cos 4 by 5, not cos, cos inverse. Cos inverse 4 by 5 is equal to theta. Take cos inverse to the right side, so cos theta is equal to 4 by 5. So theta is equal to, okay, now we can draw a diagram. Let us see what you are supposed to find. X by 5 is equal to sine, this one I have taken as theta. So instead of x by 5, you find sine theta, then you cross multiply, you can find x value, right? Now we draw a diagram here. Theta, cos theta, adjacent by hypotenuse. Adjacent is 4, hypotenuse is 5. So this will be Pythagorean triplet, right? It will be 3. How you are getting? Root of 5 square minus 4 square. 25 minus 16, root 9, it is 3. We want sine theta. So x by 5 is equal to sine theta. So what is sine theta? Opposite by hypotenuse. From the diagram, you are getting 3 by 5. So 5 cancel. X is equal to 3. See the options. Find the value of x only they asked, not the third option. Answer 3. So fourth option. Okay, so that's the correct answer. Now question number 20. Very simple question. This sum we would have done first itself, right? See what they asked here. Sine tan inverse x. Like previous questions, I'm taking this as theta. So it is enough to find sine theta, right? So which is theta? Tan inverse x, I'm taking it as theta. Say, take tan inverse to the right side, x is equal to tan theta. So tan theta equal to x by 1. Draw a diagram. Tan theta is x by 1. Tan means what? Opposite by adjacent. Opposite, adjacent. So hypotenuse will be root of square and add it. 1 square plus x square. Now what do you need actually? Sine theta we need, right? Sine theta. From the diagram you find sine theta opposite by hypotenuse. So opposite is x, hypotenuse is root of 1 plus x square, and that is option number 4. Okay. So many students, you would have thought this inverse trigonometry function is very tough. It's quite simple. Only thing, learn the formula and do. It will be very, very easy.